Well, I don't know if this particular, but the sect commission had come up with 130 different organizations that it had said were sects, including the Baptist Church, which of course we know, the religion of the president at the time, which was Carter, and it had, the Mormon Church, the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and other organizations that it included in the 130 that are recognized religions in other parts of the world.
Actually, considering the definition, in Los Angeles, considering what's been going on and the fact that the Catholics have been deliberately withholding information on child abuse, the Catholic Church in LA would fall under the definition of cult.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to judge that, because what the priest did is not what the religion is, and I am definitely for religious freedom. Certainly the Catholic Church in France, however, is a state-recognized religion.
Yes.
And as it is in these European countries. It is the religion of Europe. It is not trying to improve civilization and better lives, is not, should not be subject to prejudice.
Would you say that an idea that say encourages people to do something that maybe you would term as immoral, like I don't know, burning people as witches or something like that, do you think that might be considered a public nuisance and maybe shouldn't be allowed religious freedom?
Burning people at the stake, was
that's just
for
instance.
An alteration of Christianity.
Yeah, no, that's just
it was directed by evil people. That wasn't what the religion said at all. So,
are you sure? Because the Catholic Church actually published a publication called it was the something Karam. It was a publication published by the Catholic Church on how to identify and on how to burn witches, and it was single-handedly responsible for killing over 500,000 women.
Right. Well, the Catholic Church at the time, whoever was behind that, was one person who was evil intentioned, because that was not the purpose of the church. It was not the purpose of the religion or Christianity. That's all I'm saying. It isn't because it isn't recognized that someone can take over something and alter it or change the ideology of it. And certainly that has been the history of this planet.
And what precautions does Scientology have in place to help to ensure that not one person takes over that and manipulates this pure system, that the intention of a to do good, obviously, that you have, and what stuff is in place in the structure of the running of Scientology to help ensure that doesn't happen?
Well, we are fortunate in that Mr. Hubbard was an author. He was a writer, and he wrote everything down. Those 40 million words are his. Those 3,000 lectures are in his words, and they're written. And there is, within Scientology, there is what's keeping Scientology working, which is being true to the technology of Scientology. And that is upheld within the Scientology ecclesiastical structure. There is an organization that is set up and in place, was set up by Mr. Hubbard to ensure that his words are not altered.
I thought that he just pointed at his successor when he was 10. Is that a rumor?
He didn't appoint a successor. It's not quite like that. We're sort of getting past the time here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting a little antsy only because I have some other things I have to do.
Uh-huh.
But there is the Religious Technology Center was set up by Mr. Hubbard to just ensure that that his words are kept, that Scientologists keep true to his words.
Okay.
And there's a way to do that. Now, if you're talking about the ecclesiastical leader of Scientology at this point is David Miscavige, who runs the Religious Technology Center. But that doesn't change the structure of Scientology in terms of the words that Mr. Hubbard wrote, because they're in writing or on tapes and lectures, and he went through a great deal of trouble to ensure that we would stay true to those words.
Okay. Well, I very much appreciate you talking to me, and
Yeah.
and I'll upload this video, and I'll send you a link to it, and I hope that you feel like this was worth the interview is worth it for you as well.
Well, thank you very much. Can I give you my email address?
Oh, actually, you
Just
did
for
give it to
you,
me.